What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Funko 411. On today's episode, we have a $350 mystery box from Boomloot. It's actually been, it always feels like this. It feels like it's been a little while since we've done a mystery box, but it's definitely been a while since we've done one that's this expensive. So this is a I guess it's actually $340, but then we've got $15 for shipping and taxes. So $355 all in. There were only 15 boxes in this run, so it's a really limited run, and there's some really nice hits kind of in the bottom corner here. I'll have the picture up of Boomloot's image, but the ones that I would love to see, of course, I would always be happy with that metallic Freddy as Marty McFly. That's a great one. We've got a metallic Sully, which would be cool. I've never had that pop before. Down at the bottom, there's a Ghost Rider glow in the dark. That one would be really cool. Blacklight Penguin would be cool. You know, basically anything in that bottom corner are the big hits, but really there's still a lot of other great pops in there. So let's go ahead, open this box. Hopefully this is double box because there is a big damage ding on the side here from shipping, and I'm pretty sure with these more expensive boxes that Boomloot does do the double boxing. So let's go ahead and open this up. And yeah, we do have a second box there. So there's our second box. We'll see if this has any dingage. Yeah, not bad. All right. Move this out of the way. But before we get into this mystery box, I wanted to tell you about my own mystery box. I haven't done one in a few months now, actually. I did a community appreciation mystery box a few months back, but I kind of realized it's been a little bit since I had done one. So we're actually going to do a double header mystery box. I've never done this before, but I started kind of gathering the pops that I wanted to do for the mystery box. I realized I had a lot of really good stuff to do for basically two separate price points. So that's exactly what I did. I kind of broke it out into two price points so that it kind of something for everyone in both boxes. So on the left side of your screen, you'll see the $75 box. That one has a $100 guaranteed value. Top box in that one is over $150. And then on the right side of your screen, you're going to see the $125 box. That one's going to have a guaranteed value of $150. And that one, the top box, is over $250. So two really great mystery boxes, a lot of great hits. I mean, look at the bottom rows of both of these mystery boxes. Even the bottom row, the pops, the hits in that bottom row are still really solid. And you're guaranteed one pop from the picture, you know, depending on which box you get. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out www.thefunko411.com. The mystery boxes are available right now. But let's go ahead and get into our Boomloot box. Like I said, $355. So definitely a more expensive box. Hopefully we get something that we need in here, at the very least something that, you know, is cool to show off on the channel. Always fine if we don't get something that we love, because, you know, somebody else will love it and we'll be able to trade or sell it or whatever. But all right, so we've got three pops in here and all three of them are in a hard stack. So I'm going to show you the one, I could see the prices on the top, so I'm going to show you the one that was the cheapest. This is Sasuke Renegade, and this one was coming in at $40. Of course, we'll check the prices at the end of the video. It's kind of nice that even for, like, you know, this is the lowest hit in the box, they still put it in a hard stack just to protect it. But, you know, $40 pop, nothing too crazy there. But it is the chase, so this one will definitely be in a future mystery box or maybe on the website as something that you could buy. So if you're interested, feel free to check out the website on that one. Our second one, let's see, yeah, a little tough to get out of the box. I can see that it's an NFT. It is Many-Faced Arya Stark. This is the 2700 piece. This was, I guess, one of the legendaries. I didn't go after this line at all because I'm not like a big Game of Thrones fan. I was kind of like one of the people who kind of fell off after a few seasons, and then I heard that the last season was so bad that I never went back and watched it. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll go check it out. But Arya Stark, not bad. It says it's $60. I'm sure that's probably pretty close to accurate. The NFTs all seem to hold pretty decent value. And then our last one we have Ooh, I'm a little nervous with this one. This is Snake Plissken. This happens to be one of those pops, if you remember just a little while ago with the Funky Bop situation. This happened to be one of those pops that showed up a lot in his mystery boxes, and I know that that China seller was selling replicas or fakes of this, so I'll have to be really careful with checking this one out to make sure that it's legitimate, but I will, do my research and confirm. I don't think Boomloot would ever do anything, to sell a fake, but it'll have to be something that I'll research before I do anything with it, just to be sure because of that whole debacle. But there is Snake Plissken, and this one, as you can see, does have a really nice value, $340. And who knows, this one, to me, with a 1,000-piece pop like this, it would be very weird if there were fakes of it, but you just never know. So you have to do your extra due diligence on some of these, especially when you have something like that happen. But all right, Snake Plissken. So, just the quick math, I'm sure we did pretty well, but let's go ahead and check our values. We'll see exactly how we did, see how we are in today's dollars based. I've had this mystery box a couple months, so we'll see how we are today, and we'll see what we did. All right, so we got our values. We did have a tiny bit of fluctuation, but it actually ended up being that we ended up with more than what was on the stickers. So with Sasuke, this one still was $40, so that one stayed the same. Arya actually went down by $5. This one was $60 when it was boxed, and now it's $55. But then Snake Plissken, it was $340 when it was boxed, and now it's coming in at $350. So in total for all three pops, we ended up getting back $445. And like I said at the beginning, we spent $355. So that means we got back a profit of $90. I always say this, but really it's kind of like a wash, because after you resell, I would never sell these for PPG. I would always sell them under PPG, and then, selling fees and all that kind of stuff. Basically like a break even, which is totally fine because it was a fun mystery box, some cool pops. But definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this one, you'll definitely want to check out another one just like it. So go ahead and click right here, and I will see you on the next one.